No.
So this is the actual new album cover from Machine Gun Kelly, Mainstream Sellout. So this is real. This is the real cover. It was posted a few days ago. I can do some zooming for you.
Yeah, I want to take a real good long look at this one. Okay.
I have many problems with this one.
Let's hear them. List them.
One, the outfit and stance. This man is 31 years old. He is like that inward-facing pop punk, like this is a Battle of the Bands photo.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Secondly, you've got these floating pink tomatoes.
Yeah, those ones are just floating, aren't they?
Which I understand what this is supposed to signify. It's supposed to be, yeah, you're getting booed off stage. They're pink because his color is pink for all his stuff.
Because like, he doesn't care about old masculine tropes.
I think it's more, I want to be Lil Peep.
Yeah.
That is really what he's doing.
That's
He's
fair.
just trying to be Lil Peep. This whole thing is a Lil Peep cosplay thing.
Okay.
The other thing is, where is the focus in this photograph?
Yeah, I was thinking that because like the tomatoes that are close, all the tomatoes are blurry that are floating.
Yes, but the tomatoes that are on the ground in the foreground are in focus.
Yeah.
The tomatoes even close to him are not more in focus than the ones in the front. Like, whoever did this, legitimately from a graphics design standpoint, did a bad job. Like, even for what they're trying to do.
Tell him, Riley.
And then also, Mainstream Sellout, the type.
Uh-huh.
I understand what you're trying to do. You're doing an early 2000s pop punk thing.
Yes.
The tiny type where it's sitting looks so awkward. The anarchy A we need to stop with. Machine Gun Kelly? Come on, you're working with Travis Barker. You got Pete Davidson on the album.
Yeah.
Like,
nothing is anarchist about this.
you're a millionaire.
Yeah.
Stop doing the anarchy thing.
You're a capitalist swine.
And then the cutout like army type with the pink, like the spray paint. It's just the whole thing. This is one of the worst album covers I've ever seen.
Yeah, I feel like it's just doing as many callbacks as possible. It's like you guys remember Green Day, you remember the Anarchy symbol, you remember Lil Peep. Like it's just one thing after another, all kind of like a poop potpourri.
Yeah, a poopery.
A poopery.
Yeah, if you will.
A poopery. Put out some poopery. We're having guests over there. Fuck you, Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, seriously, fuck you.
Yeah, that we stand on that too.
Cool emoji.
I don't like this one.
Why the fuck does this exist?
Why do we need don't put a word in an image.
I know, but you
that
could,
defeats the whole point.
And why would it be cool? Like,
Yeah.
it's literally called the cool button emoji.
Yeah.
There's no cool button. Trust me, if there's a cool button, I would have pressed it. F.
Get effed, cool.
And then the okay.
Yeah, again, don't like this.
Same thing, F.
The only one that makes sense with letters in it is P.
Yeah, and we didn't even put P in this tier list. I didn't think about it.
That's all right.
Yeah, well, I mean, it'll age better that way. Okay?
Yeah, it's kind of
It's 2022 right now.
It's dying out.
Yeah. Next, loves.
That's what Dua's going with?
Dua Lipa apparently put out a Twitter poll asking what she should call her fans, and loves won.
This is just like what British people call their friends.
Yeah, loves.
Oh, love, you want to come over for fucking or something? Whatever, I don't know.
We've really gotten lazy with our impressions of British people. We've done it too over the top so many times.
Hey, love, you want to come over for... I can't think of anything else, really.
I bought new boots, loves, and then you come over and we got the toast and something, or whatever.
Eat the boots or something.
I'm just so tired of doing this impression, you know.
It's so rainy outside.
It's so grey here in London.
This name sucks, but her music's so good. I feel like her fan base is actually like, they're great. They're not like obnoxious to me.
No, I mean, they're a great fan base, but the name, let's not.
Yeah, let's
What are
not
we
get
doing
away
here?
from the point of the game here. This is an F.
Yeah, it's an F.
Fuck.
It's the least creative one we've seen so far, probably.
I don't know, Team Drizzy. so.
Team Drizzy's bad, yeah.
Lucky number 17.
So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans.
Okay.
Photographed by Nickelback.
That is Ed Sheeran's
Photograph.
Wow.
I have never heard this song in my life.
I will admit.
I'm not joking. I was like, oh, okay, keep me in your pocket or something? I don't know.
Yeah, and I didn't like seeing videos of him as a kid. He has like the full head of a man as a child.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It looks
Yeah.
like a bobblehead or something you get in a baseball game.
Should we listen to it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we just listened to it for the first time.
Yeah, it's well composed. It's orchestral.
It's such an underwhelming song to be
Yes.
this many streams, though.
Keep me in your pocket of your ripped jeans.
Sounds like a Taylor Swift song from like way back in the day.
Yeah.
Like the writing sounds exactly like old
Yeah.
Taylor Swift. Oh man, yeah, I don't see the appeal.
I don't either.
Especially like if this song was like a sleeper hit of Ed Sheeran's, I'd be like, okay, it's like fine enough to listen to. But 1.7 billion streams?
Well, you got to think at least 700 million of those are weddings.
Ah.
You know, can't you see like father-daughter dancing to this?
yeah.
Or maybe father-dad dancing to this?
Father, dad, two dads. Two dads dancing?
That's okay.
Yeah, no, it's fine, but it's not. I don't think it's what you were trying to say.
Well, the father-dad dance at a wedding.
The father-dad dance?
Yeah, it's like, so the bride's father dances with the groom's dad. It's a big thing at weddings. And it's usually choreographed and kind of like it's a hitter. It's not like a slow dance.
If you think about it, we're kind of all doing a father-daughter dance with Father Time.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a slow dance. MFer.
This is an F for me.
Cool, I'm down. Next, The Cult. 30 Seconds to Mars. Jared Leto's band.
Former musician, Jared Leto.
Yeah.
Now Oscar-winning actor.
This one's a little too fitting, though. Have you heard about some of the behind-the-scenes stuff with that? Like the fact that he was calling his fan base The Cult.
And now effectively runs a cult.
Yeah, like he didn't even know about COVID for a month because he was like off at some retreat where they didn't have phones and they were doing stuff. This one gives me like the heebie-jeebies.
Some cults are good cults.
Really?
I don't want to write off all cults.
You don't want to write off all cults? I feel like cult is bad.
It's gotten a bad rap, sure.
Name some good cults then.
T.Y. Hilton was there for a while. He was speedy, very good. Jonathan Stewart could be an MVP this year. Yeah, I mean, they got some talent. And the defense is pretty good too. Young core.
Okay. This as a name though, it just, I don't know.
Yeah,
Makes me feel bad.
I'm part of the cult.
You don't want to say that.
No.
And if you do, nobody's going to think you're talking about 30 Seconds to Mars.
Yeah.
Because why would you be? Anyway, this gets an F for me.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Next we've got Hillary Clinton, who tweeted, "How does your student loan debt make you feel? Tell us in 3 emojis or less."
Are you swagging poggers and student loan debt?
We need more women and non-binary folk to join the VC. This is akin to her Pokemon Go to the polls thing.
Absolutely,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Her whole trademark is just being out of touch and trying to be in touch.
Yeah, you're taking like something serious that's really crippling a lot of young people, and then you're like, well, what do young people like? Emoticons, let's get it!
Somebody puts like 100 emoji 3 times and it's like $300,000. That's why. Those are the only emojis that work.
3 of these for Hillary.
This is one of those that gets an F. This may be accidentally funny, but it's also deplorable.
Way to use her own word against her. Retweet if you think they really blew Benghazi out of proportion.
Hashtag but her emails? Here we go.
Holy smokes.
DJ Khaled suffering from success.
This is a first time reaction for me. I've never seen this one.
You've never even seen it in meme form?
No.
This has been used as a meme over the years, many a time. I think this is an older album of his, but I've only seen it in that context to the point where I almost didn't know if it was like an album or like a promotional piece of artwork or
That
poster.
just got trolled over
Yeah,
time.
so it's been used for a lot of different things.
It's real and it's powerful.
Oh, yeah.
We are out in the mountains with a storm brewing. Obviously, the DJ himself is just decorated in jewelry.
Oh, yeah.
Almost like, looks like a heavy amount.
Yeah.
1,000+ chains there, endless amount of watches.
It's almost like he's caught somewhere between the new age luxury and like a Lord of the Rings character covered in like chainmail.
This is
or
what
like,
I'm picturing.
you know?
Is like he's like an ancient leader and like his army's been decimated across the battlefield and he's just... Or maybe they've won so many battles, but he's tired, he's far from home. He's got all these riches from war.
Yes.
But he's suffering from success.
Yeah.
You know, it's beautiful.
And it just stands for so much, you know,
Yeah.
like suffering from success. Not a lot of people like to talk about that. Everybody
Yeah.
thinks, you know, you get rich, you get successful, and you're happy. But DJ Khaled has proven...
He was depressed until he found Snapchat. So, just like a lot of us, actually.
I think it was really when he bought the Wave Runner that it really flipped around for him.
Yeah.
So, like Daniel Tosh said back in the day, money can't buy you happiness, but it can buy you a Wave Runner. And
So-
I've never seen someone sad on a Wave Runner.
No.
You know?
Wow. First for everything, we're rehashing Tosh.0 bits and we're ranking an old DJ Khaled album. This is a perfect C.
Yeah, I almost feel like it's one of those that it's just an F and an S at the same time,
Yes.
and it ends up being a C.
Yes, that's exactly how I feel about it.
Kind of want to put it on F anyway, because F has like, F, there's a distinguished thing about getting an F. It's you don't just put something that sucks on F. It has
Right.
to suck so bad that it's good.
This is a special suck.
Yes.
Like,
And
you're like a 30th anniversary type deal.
everybody loves a special suck, dude. You know what I mean? You get that special suck one?
A New Year's Eve type of suck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You get that Mark Zuckerberg, dude? I'm telling you. Yeah. This one I was shocked by. This is Jeopardy superstar Ken Jennings.
And part-time host.
Yes, part-time host of Jeopardy, who tweets in 2014, which I believe is after his run on Jeopardy.
I think so too.
Somebody's got to fact check that for us.
Yeah.
But nothing sadder than a hot person in a wheelchair.
Come on, Ken.
How does a guy this smart tweet something this wrong?
Yes, so wrong.
This is like your drunk cousin who isn't on the internet who says this to you.
Yeah.
And thinks they're hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, nothing sadder than a hot person in a wheelchair.
All right, chill out, Davey. You've had too much tonight.
Dave, shut up, Dave.
Yeah, Ken Jennings is a genius. We all know that. Like,
Yeah.
he's won the Peace Prize of Jeopardy, whatever you get for that. I think you win the Nobel Peace Prize if you win Jeopardy enough times.
I don't know
I'm
about
pretty
that.
sure, yeah.
Okay, sure.
He is a terrible host, I will say that.
I haven't watched him host.
You know who he's splitting time with?
Aaron Rodgers.
Penny from Big Bang Theory.
Oh, that makes sense.
And she's great at it.
She's good at it?
Yeah, she's really good, and I think it's about time we have a woman host on Jeopardy. I think it all works out. She's like funny, and like I feel like he's like sticking his nose up at everyone that gets the questions wrong because he's like, I would have known that.
He like reads the clue and then just like whispers the answer in his breath every time. He's like, what is wrong?
He looks at the crowd and is like,
This is an F.
yeah, this is an app.
Ken Jennings, what the fuck? You
Yeah.
gotta answer for this. What is not okay to say?
Yeah, ding ding, correct.
First one is Certified Lover Boy by Drake.
Oh, pregnant emojis?
Yes.
Yes.
This one a lot of people thought was a joke. A lot of people thought that when the album came out, this was not going to be the actual album cover.
It's hard to believe, really.
It really is. Usually I have big respect for Drake making new meme formats every time he drops an album cover. This one, however, I don't know. It feels empty.
I have a problem with it, yeah.
Yeah, what's your problem?
Everything about it. It doesn't feel artistic. It's not even really funny. It doesn't fit a theme. You know what I mean? Was he knocking up a bunch of people?
I don't know. I feel like there's some frat boy detectives out there who are like, oh, it means that there's one for each month of each year. There's one for all these different songs. I'm like, this album doesn't even have a theme. Like,
Yeah.
Certified Lover Boy, like, what is the line you can draw between all of these tracks that makes it about that?
Adonis. Isn't that his kid's name?
I think so.
Yeah. He's only got one kid.
I know, he doesn't have 12 kids. If he had 12 kids with 12 different women, that would be... Yeah.
Sean Kemp style.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Nick Cannon style. Yeah, I like the memes that came out of it, but every Drake album has a meme
Right.
to it.
Yeah.
It's either like the scratchy type or little Drake on top of stuff. You know, he's always finding a way to do that.
The profile view.
Yeah, Scorpion didn't have that.
No.
Scorpion, he went away from that and then he just returned to it, but it feels like it's just vapid.
Yeah, it is.
So.
And that's how the album felt. So I guess it does kind of stick to the theme.
It's an F for me.
Yeah.
I think it's absolutely no redeeming qualities.
Nothing's good about it.
Next we got Lil Yachty.
Kind of another obvious one to step into the sphere.
Yeah.
Always been like a capitalist.
Yachty coin.
Yachty coin.
It is just this one. It has sound attached to it.
This one's interesting because I've seen other people do this too. You're making NFT art that is art of the cryptocurrency that is being used to buy it.
Yeah, why? This is so lame.
It's not an actual cryptocurrency. It's like a visualization of the cryptocurrency as a piece itself.
Yes.
Strange.
They're not even using Bitcoin to buy NFTs.
Mostly Ethereum, right?
Right.
It's,
Ethereum, Solana, you know.
Yeah, it's strange.
And we're going to get into more of that later on, but this is a whole new level of lazy. I hate this one.
Yeah.
Like, this makes me mad because I feel like Lil Yachty could do something cool.
Cool, yeah,
And
facts.
this is so lame.
And he has a good like aesthetic.
Make a boat.
Make a boat.
Make like a model boat that like you would build with your son.
That's my art critic perspective, but at the same time, I feel like the laziness is kind of exploiting types of people that I don't like anyway.
Yeah.
Like the kind of people that are going to run into line to buy this aren't like appreciative of general art.
Well, here's what I will say is when the whole NFT craze started, I said, and I stand by, that anything that puts money in the pockets of artists is good.
Yeah.
Visual artists have not made their money in the past, and especially nowadays, digital artists do not get their fair share. But it is also lining the pockets of the least appreciative people of art that I've seen. There have been cool communities that have sprouted from this, and I don't want to get too far into thinking about it this way, because we are just talking about the art. I see what you're saying, but at the same time, does that also make Yachty one of those people? Is what I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You know what
I mean, he's a rich capitalist guy.
But visual artists, like somebody made this.
Right.
Had to make this.
Yeah.
Like a lot of visual artists make cool stuff.
Right.
This is not cool to me.
It is not.
I want to give this an F, personally.
All right. I have no qualms there.
Next. Future.
You go first on this one.
This one reminds me of Viva La Vida by Coldplay.
I love that. I love that album. Right?
But doesn't it look like that? It's just like that painted, Yeah, to me, this is pretty god awful for Future. Like, this is one of those, like, if this was Coldplay's album Viva La Vida, it's fine. But Future, like, what does this do for Future's brand?
Yeah, I don't know. This seems really tired.
Yeah.
Like they were like, well, we need something. Like if we're gonna spell his name, it's gotta look consistent over time. So here's a paintbrush. I like certain like elements of like movement to it.
Yeah, totally.
But that's just me like nitpicking something nice in it.
The U's have the bounce, the T has the cool like cross through it, it's balanced. Like
it looks like it has like a rhythm to it. Like someone wrote it in like a cool way, but
it also does kind of look like a scrapbook. Like it's not necessarily, it doesn't stand to me like a logo. It's like part of like, it's like a header for like a really shitty wedding and invitation. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like they put that at the top and then like at the bottom it has like, it's just like very.
It also, it's
not a logo.
Here's the part that's starting to bother me. It looks very similar to like the Live, Laugh, Love you'll see in someone's house.
Exactly. That's
like,
what I'm saying.
This looks like it could be like the future is bright. Like, you could just put that there and no one would be like, oh, that's the rapper's logo. Like they'd be like, oh, I love your new picture.
It's right next to Bon Appetit.
And like a picture of a chicken. Yeah. Oh, your kitchen is so cute.
This is like a bohemian suburban mom kitchen. Like, that's definitely the vibe. So,
I want to go like a big F on this one.
You want to?
Yeah.
That sounds fun. It sounds like a little fun.
Come on, just you and me. Let's put it in F.
All right, we're putting it in F. I don't think it matches. All right, next.
Sorry, Pluto.
Okay, Cinnabon.
Oh God, have you ever ordered yourself a Cinnabon and expected a regular cinnamon roll?
Oh, not really. No. I think I kind of knew that it was something else.
I've been tricked at least twice. Like truck stops and at airports.
Yeah, truck stops, airports, and rest areas. They all got these.
Early morning, I'm like, oh yeah, just a little cinnamon roll. That sounds normal. And then I order it, and it's just like,
it's like 6 pounds.
It's like a globby, bloopy, blub of just mess.
And it's just like melted cake frosting. You're just like dipping all over.
I like eat around it, and then I'm like, well, what do I do with that? And I like look over, and there's like a huge guy in his seat, like
in a like flannel and Carhartt.
That's what I should be doing with it. Yeah, and I throw it out. Cinnabon's sketchy.
Yeah, super sketchy.
Feels like a front for like something bad. And I know we weren't getting into ethics.
Exactly.
But there's something about it that is just like not rewarding. Like I want something and then I receive something very different.
You know how like sometimes you're like, something's really good and then you'll deal with the consequences?
Yeah.
This is very good, but the consequences outweigh the thing.
By far.
By far. So
I just
like
Cinnabon goes on an F.
I will walk past a Cinnabon easily and be like,
the thing I enjoy the most about a Cinnabon is the aroma that surrounds it.
Oh, it does smell really good.
You're like, that's something I could eat. And then again, we're back to the blah, 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 blah,
exactly.
garbage. So this is a straight F.
Let's go F on Cinnabon.
Never had a positive experience at a Cinnabon.